recording some more. They're hitting me really hard. Neighbors are going psycho today. New noises, new hits. It's ramped up again. So here we go. So I'm looking straight forward. How tough this is. Just listen for the sounds like rain or sand hitting this. And then you'll see the big hits. It'll cave in the fabric. Well, the blanket, plastic, whatever you want to call it. Turn the light on. Alright, turn the light on so you can see better. They're hitting my stomach, which is right in here. There's the right side, left side for me. Hands are right here. They're still ripping at my jaw. Did you hear that one? That was the TV cracking. Of course, it always slows down when I record this. I have hours and hours of these recordings. Here we go. There it goes. So it's increased because it's changed from like sand and rain to like big blobs. And now they're doing a new thing where these big blobs hit inside of my body. And I hear and feel like I'm getting hit with like a dodgeball inside my guts. Or inside my throat. And it bing makes that dodgeball smash in your face sound. These people are just vile. The war is going to expose all this. People caught on to energy weapons with Venezuela. Unfortunately, us Americans don't believe anything unless it's on mainstream TV, and at the same time, everybody complains that mainstream news is fake. So make that make sense? I don't understand that. They won't believe people when they tell their testimony, and then after the fact of some horrific trauma, they complain that people don't come forward. It's just absurd. And then when people do come forward, oh, you gotta prove it. Prove it. And then when it's finally proved, then they're like, oh, well, more people should have come forward. Anyways, I'm gonna be quiet and let this run. So they're doing the feeling like there's ice picks stuck in my jaw joints, and they're moving them around, scraping my bones off and trying to pull the muscles off. They're vibrating my genitals, electric shock in my guts, spasming my guts so hard, really, really hard, vibrating my legs. They're making my whole body twitch and involuntary, like, spasms. Is different than like your arms and legs flailing around. There was a big one. See that? They're still doing the violently dizzy and vertigo, and that's from the electromagnetic frequency hitting the water in your ears, and it sends signal to your brain that you're off balance when you're really not. That's what I've been describing, that violent, like in a washing machine, getting tossed around and you can't balance, but your body's not actually moving, although it makes you walk all crazy and run into walls and trip, but it's them hitting the little tiny little tiny hairs and water in your ears with a specific frequency to move it around and get the signal to your brain that something's, that you're moving, and then your body involuntarily tries to balance out that movement that's not actually happening. They're causing a signal to go to your brain where your brain thinks it's happening. Can you hear the car? That's a frequent flyer. So it's real obvious that the physical torture is coming from this, because they'll slow down the energy weapons, especially when I'm recording. Even though you can see and hear I'm getting hit, it's a lot less, and I instantly feel better. Just like every time they've turned all these off and I'm not getting hit, I feel perfectly healthy. No brain fog, no, like nothing. I feel perfectly alert, healthy, energetic, happy. I mean, I'm happy anyways. I don't have, I've never had an issue with, chronic depression or anything like that. Although this shit is really depressing, but, I have never let this slow me down, so they have to hit me so violently and so hard that I can barely leave bed now. In fact, I'm barely out of bed, and then going in bed, they've made it to where that is even worse than being out of bed. It's cruel. It is so inhumane. But it's gonna get exposed. All of it's coming out. So everybody just hang on. And see, it's pretty much stopped. Like, if you can hear, everything just got quiet. I just stopped being dizzy. The vibrations are less. Like the pressure, oh, that was a big one. The pressure in my head cleared up a little bit. It's like instant. When they quit hitting you, it's instant. You feel better instantly. And vice versa. You get hit and you feel horrific, and there's nothing, you can't escape this stuff. Do you hear that one? Right, y'all keep praying. Jesus is exposing this real soon.